Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having us here. We're really excited to be here. This is the first concert in a series of concerts that we're going to be playing, provided by the Career and Outreach Services at the School of the Arts, and we could not be more excited than to share this first concert with you guys. It's really an honor and privilege. We are the New Tradition Saxophone Quartet, and if that name seems a little confusing, a little paradoxical, it's because, it kind of is. It's about our instruments, the saxophone. It's a unique instrument. Some of you may know, some of you may not. The instrument was actually, it's pretty young. It was patented in 1846 by a man named Adolphe Sax, so it's named after him. And it's somewhat of an unusual instrument, and it's had a hard time finding its place in a lot of different things. It's certainly been really prominent in jazz, but it has a rich classical life as well. And, because we're so young, we don't have the same kind of music that something like a violin or the piano would have. We don't have that music that goes back to that. So we have to advocate for new composers to give us new music and play their music, and then we also take transcriptions of older music and play it ourselves. So that last piece was a piece by famous composer Felix Mendelssohn, who never wrote for the saxophone, but we've arranged a piano piece by him, or an arranger named Larry Teal, who's a saxophone professor, did. And so anyway, that's kind of where the New Traditions name comes in. Anyway, my name is Daniel Brooks. I am in my 4th year as an undergraduate at School of the Arts. I'm from Wilkesboro, North Carolina, so I've been born and raised here in North Carolina. And anyway, as we go through our program, each member will be introducing themselves, talking about the music, and what we're going to play. And like I said, we're really excited to be here. And we're informed that there are some people that are listening over the intercom. So we're really happy that you guys are listening, and hope you enjoy the concert as well. And the next piece up is a piece by a composer named David Maslanka. He's written a lot for the saxophone, and this saxophone quartet is an original work, but it's based off of different sources. So each movement that he has is based off of a different piece of music, and he really finds a lot of energy and comfort in old, distant melodies. So this first movement, the one we're going to play for you tonight, is based off of a Bach chorale. So we're going to play the Bach chorale, and then we're going to play David Maslanka's piece that uses the same music to do that. It's a really exciting, fun piece, and you'll hear Maslanka's music start when the soprano plays by itself, all alone, on the melody that is presented in the Bach chorale. So we hope you enjoy.
My name is Kyle Graney. I am the alto saxophone player in the New Traditions Quartet, and I'm from North Potomac, Maryland. And I'm a first-year graduate student here at the North Carolina School of the Arts. The next piece we're going to be performing tonight is Jean-Baptiste Saint-Gelais' Premier Quatuor. Saint-Gelais was a good friend of Adolphe Sax, as Daniel said, the man who invented the saxophone. So they worked together to try and figure out a way to make the saxophone a more serious instrument, because composers of the time weren't a fan of this curvy metal clarinet-looking thing. So Saint-Gelais composed what is believed to be the very first saxophone quartet ever written. And tonight we are here to play for you all four movements of Jean-Baptiste Saint-Gelais' Premier Quatuor.
not print it in your programs, but we're going to take a quick intermission, and then we will return with more. Thank you all so much. Hi, I'm Kara Kowalski. I am the soprano player of New Traditions. So I'm from the coast of North Carolina, Morehead City. I grew up there, and then I did my undergraduate degree at Appalachian State University, so coast to the mountains. So now, naturally, I would settle in the middle, in the Piedmont, in Winston-Salem, for my first year of graduate school. The next piece we are playing for you all is a good bit different than the first part of the program. It's entitled Revolution, and it was written in 2012 by composer Mark Mellitz. He's a very, very creative composer. He uses different elements from popular music and rock music, especially 80s rock music, evidently. This particular piece was inspired by his time spent in Romania. He said he fell in love with the country and the culture and the people. And the movement we'll be playing from it is the last movement, and it's called Groove Machine. And he said that it was written to depict the machinery he saw while in Romania. So the big, like, honking metal machines and trains. And it grooves like the rock music that inspires him. So listen for the groove and the machine in it. And we've had so much fun doing this piece, so we really hope you all enjoy it also.
All right, my turn. Hello, my name is Brooke Hendricks, and I am a second-year grad student at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. And it is very, very nice to see a nice crowd out, so give yourselves an applause. Thank you very much. I am actually from Iowa, a little town in Burlington, Iowa. All right. Yes, and maybe you know this joke, maybe. Funny thing, whenever I say I'm from Iowa, then people think that we grow potatoes, like Idaho. But we grow corn, yes, that's right. So, as you can imagine, what we ate as I was a little child, it was a lot of potatoes. Get it? Get it? Laugh, 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 baby. Okay. All right. The next piece on our program is George Gershwin's, the first movement of George Gershwin's Three Preludes. We actually switched it on the program. As you all know, whenever you see a saxophone, you think of jazz. So it would only be appropriate for us to showcase some of jazz or a predecessor of early jazz for you. So here is Gershwin's Three Preludes.
Fun piece, really fun piece. Guys, we are so glad that we could come play for you tonight, and we've had a lot of fun, and I hope you have as well. Anyone that's listening, it is really an honor to come play for you guys. There's a reception following, and we would love to come talk to you guys about what we're doing here. And we heard that you guys are very strong in supporting Canon Music Camp, and I just want to let you know that I am a Canon Music Camp attendee from the year 2010. So thank you. So I'd love to talk with any of you about my experience there, and we'd love to just talk about the music that we've been doing, what happens at School of the Arts, and what the institution means to us. So this next piece is a piece called The Cascades by Scott Joplin. Some of you may know him as being, he was a ragtime pianist and composer, and he really just got the genre moving, which of course was one of the genres that ended up leading into jazz music. So we're gonna play a rag for you guys to finish off the program. So get on the edge of your seats, because here we go.